Okay, what we're going to get from this video is we're going to look at this convection tube. It is like a square or circular type tube. In the top you can see there is a funnel, and I have poured in tap water. And it's been sat there for about 5-10 minutes, so hopefully that tap water is just settled nicely in that and not really moving. We can't really see movements in water with our naked eye very easily. So what we're going to do is I'm going to take some potassium manganate, which when in water goes a very bright purple, as we will see here. I'm just going to pour some of that in the top, he says. It's kind of got stuck. There we go. And so we can see that that's in there. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to heat one of the corners of my tube, like that. And what we should hopefully see is the potassium manganate showing us what the water is doing. You see nice and clearly that it's all falling down one side. And when it gets to the bottom, it's coming around and coming up. What's happening then? Think for a minute what's happening, try and do some research, and then I'll explain. So what's happening is the Bunsen is heating up the water in that corner. That water particles in there are spreading out because they're vibrating more. So they vibrate more, they spread out. When they spread out, they become less dense, which means they rise up. As they rise up, they cool down over the top where they're away from the heat source. They cool down so they vibrate less, which means the particles come back closer together. They become more dense and they sink down this side, and they go round and round in circles, as you can see. And when that happens, it's known as a convection current. And it's all to do with either a source heating a section up or somewhere cooling a section down. And when things heat up, they expand, they become less dense, and they rise. When they cool down, they contract, they become more dense, and they sink. And then you can set it up to go round and round and follow itself. That is known as a convection current. Prime example, the air conditioning unit in this room is near the ceiling because that cold air is more dense and it will sink. And actually, if you're sat in this chair here, it's quite nice and cool because you get the sinking air from the front one and the sinking air from the back one.